it once more. What you say? I think we're gonna get stopped out here. Should I skip it a little bit for the sake of time? Yeah. Oh, saved by a little bit. So now we have new spot. Okay, this is a spot. Our stop loss is at perfect place. So what we are doing, right? Let me see if I can mark it here, right? Here's the low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now we are forming a new higher high. Then we can expect a new higher low, then continuation. This gonna be able to take profit, previous resistance, right? So clear marketing is bullish trend. We are 4% up. Should we skip it a little bit more? Let's see how it goes. On one trade, we up 5%. So there we're gonna close some more partials here. That was a good counter trend trade, wasn't it, bro? What do you think? What you say, brother?
Yeah, it was a good trade. The one thing you should know about it, the counter trade doesn't work every time. So you have to like manage your risk every time.
So, okay, here's the point. Now we can see we had a good momentum to continue up, right? We can see doji, another doji, another doji. We can see what's the sign? It's the sign of exhaustion.
Yeah.
It is.
So we'll wait for a pullback or consolidation.
Yeah. So now I'm expecting what market gonna do. We can expect a pullback now. It can come down back or it can reverse anytime now. Like this is the signs of exhaustion. All of these are sign of exhaustions, right? So I think we should trade our stop loss. Let me see.
I think we should take some partials and
Yeah, I think I
trail
took
our
the
stop
partials
loss.
already, right? So yeah, we took the partials, bro. Like very small position is running right now. And let's set the stop loss. Visual mode. We're gonna set it under this spot, right? This was the spot. So I'm gonna give it a little bit room to retrace if it wants to. Then yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh shit, I didn't move it that much. There's some glitch in simulation, but that's okay. That's okay. We up 6%, we just risked 2%, right? All good, and this was a counter trend. See, this is the way, this is how we know what's going to happen in the market. We can see momentum, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now we can see exhaustion coming out. There we have to pay extra attention here, right?
Yeah, you can just
So all I'm gonna do, I will wait for this area to be retested. Once market taps here, then I'm gonna look for sell opportunities. Before that, we don't have any trades. So I'm gonna see, bro, as we predicted, right?
yeah.
This is simple. This is simple. This is how we're gonna remove the emotions from there. higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now we are going to make another high. So we can take a position as soon as we clear this level, right? You follow me, bro?
Yeah, but the resistance is like the sport is next. The next level is not too much. So
No, I think
like
it's in. Let me show
I
you.
won't take any trade at that point. I'll just wait for the retest and pull
This is
back
gold.
afterwards.
So it's 60 pips.
60 bit.
60
Yeah,
pips,
I think.
55 to 60 pips. It's gold, brother.
Oh,
It
yeah, we
moves
can
that. It
work
moves
it out.
that way. For the sake of time, I'm gonna skip one or two candles. Oh, doji, another exhaustion. Whenever you see a doji on chart, it means there's uncertainty in the market. Buyers and sellers, nobody's in control now. Okay, so we got a close above. We got a close above, right? This was the resistance we had.
Resistance.
Let me
Yeah.
mark it up. This is the area price struggled to break above, right? We tried here, but we closed in the range again. So it will be a good opportunity if we can break the high after creating a lower wick. I'll definitely take that buy. A little bit more, a little bit more. This is how we know. If it's gonna go up, it has to break the high. There we go. We can execute a buy here. Stop loss can be this area. And we're risking only 2% on this trade. This is gonna be our TP, right? Approximately, I guess this is, yeah, risk reward is 1.80, like 1 to 2 almost. Okay, so here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna secure some partials because this is a counter trend trade, right? I don't wanna risk it all. I don't wanna give my profits back to market, and we're gonna go to break even. Because I'm not expecting price to come back at my entry point, right? Now it can do whatever it wants to do, right? So we are up 6.5% in two trades. And now here's the thing. We are on our level. Let's see. See, we can see the exhaustion.
You can see the reaction,
Yeah,
wick
this
rejection.
is exhaustion from buyer side, right? So now we know what we're waiting for. Am I right?
Yeah, we just tapped into the level we already talked about. So we
So
can see a
shit.
pullback or a trend down.
Daily is still bullish, right? H4 is on the spot level again. This is the area where we're gonna pay more attention to. So this is another area, right? On the H1 chart, we can see there was the lower low we formed. Now we are retesting that area. So overall trend is down. We are in downtrend, right? We are bearish overall. So this was just a counter trend trade to correct some of this move. So now all I'm gonna wait for a red candle after a red candle was formed. As soon as we break the low, we can target these lows again. So that will be a big trade. Really, really big trade, I would say. Shit, bro, 350 pips straight.
Yeah,
So at least on 30 minutes, I need a red candle, a bearish candle. See, all right, all right. So if we see on 15 minutes, let me break it down for you. Market structure is still bullish, right?
yeah,
So all I want now, lower low formed, lower high formed. Then as soon as we are breaking that leg, to continue to form a new lower low. Then I'm gonna take execute the position somewhere there. Clear?
Yeah.
Let's see. Because we don't know from here market can go more bullish because we haven't broke the structure yet. Let's see what's going on 30 minutes. Okay, in 30 minutes we already started to. So if we wanted to have aggressive entry, we could have entered here, but the problem was the stop loss was way bigger, like 80 pips of stop loss. I don't want that, you know what I mean? So I'll wait for a better entry. I will try to catch when it's gonna make the lower high, right? That will be the position I'll be looking for. Okay, okay. This was the retest. This was the retest. Let me show you. This candle, this green candle right here,
Yeah.
this was the retest of what? Of this level. So if you see market structure was like that, right? So this was the latest low we had, and that was previous leg. So whenever we break the previous leg, like this was the leg of previous lower high, right? So as soon as we break that, so we are good. We are good for the position to, like, this is a better confirmation than anything else. Like in my dictionary, as much as I know the markets, this is the place where I execute the trades most of the times.
Yeah.
Let's see the price action. I'm gonna narrow down to price action now. You know why? Let me show you what I'm watching here. See this spot? This is the last area we'll wait for clear. We already had the break and retest of the previous leg. Hold on, we can execute a sell here. So you know why I'm having a stop loss here? Can you tell me, bro?
Because we had a resistance, back resistance. We can see on the left we have a strong resistance. We tapped into that resistance like 3-4 times, 2-3 times. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
the one point. That's the one
perfect.
point. So now what I see, you already know the structure, right? So this is the structure.
Yeah,
This was the resistance, latest resistance being formed, right? So this is the lower low, this is the lower high. So I do expect price to go above this level if it wants to continue down. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. If it's respecting the previous
Yes.
resistance, it's obviously going in the same direction.
Yes, it
If
has to
it's not,
respect that area if it wants to continue down.
yeah,
For the
if
sake
it's
of time, I'm
breaking that
gonna
structure,
see.
it's not respecting it. Yeah, it's good.
Now we gave enough room to price if it want to retrace and create a lower high, right? It can
Yeah,
do so. We have our stop loss is way above. So we can wait for the area, let it do whatever it does. Okay, another rebreak can retest. So this is another resistance we have. So now you see how structure changed.
yeah. It was
So previously we
engulfing.
were making higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, right? So this was the latest higher low we had. This was the second leg. So we broke down from the first leg, retested the second leg, and we retested the level and we create a resistance here, right? After that, we broke below the second leg, we retested that area. See how we're respecting the area as resistance now, right? It was a
Yeah,
spot before. So this is a liquidity zone. This is how we know if zone is a liquidity zone or not. So we will see how price moves from here. For the sake of time, I'm gonna move some of the candles. So at this point, So what do you think we can do? What's the best thing to do right now in this situation?
We can just
So
like secure our 50% or 20 or whatever you want.
yes,
So
that's the
just
one of
secure some profits, and just if you want
yeah.
to do it on break even, you can do it break even. If
No,
not,
start from here. We can see lower low, lower high, right? Lower low,
yeah,
lower high. So this is the resistance we had. So if price wants to continue down from here, we do not expect price to come back above and broke this level. If it broke this level, then it's messed up. Our analysis is wrong. Then we have to be out from the trade, right? We are currently in. So the best part we can do right now, best thing to do right now, I'll show you. We're gonna move our trail our stop loss above this level. If it breaks above, we're gonna give it some room. We're gonna close 50% first of all here because we at previous level, so we never know. So stop loss is going to be, let's go to VCL mod. So we'll give it some room to move if it wants to move up a little bit, right? If it wanna wick up, it can wick up. So our entries doesn't go, it doesn't close it out for the wick, right? So this is the area we're gonna give it some room, but still we're gonna end our trading profits. Doesn't matter what. We secured positions already, right? We are 9% up, bro, in just 2 trades. So still doesn't matter what happens. We still gonna secure positions. We still gonna make profits. We don't care what happens after that.
yeah,
So I'm pretty sure, but I'm expecting price to hit our TP. We're not gonna close any other partials after that.
yeah.
See, this is the, so if we narrow down to price action more, what's happening here? How I'm confident? Why didn't I close more position here when we went in profits? I would say maybe 50, 60 pips. I didn't secure any positions, right? When it came back to my entry, I didn't close it. I didn't close half. I didn't do anything. You know why? We are getting the confidence. See the
Because it's
structure.
respecting the
Yes, this is the
resistance.
structure we had. So we made a lower low, again lower low. We cleared the level, right? This level was cleared out. After that, we never broke the highs. We never broke the previous lower high, right? So we just gave more liquidity here to continue down. After that, you can see now if it comes up again, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not, I have no problem over that. You know why? Because I know we're gonna create a lower high now again, somewhere here, anywhere here. Or the only thing is we should break the high. After that, we're gonna continue down like in this structure formation. This is how price move. Price just can't go like that.
Wow.
This
That's
is how
the
I'm
main
getting
price
confident.
action, like market
Yes, this
structure.
is how I'm getting confident. See the liquidity it grabbed from here second time. See this push. So I know, trade is going our way. We don't have to worry about these green candles. It can go as high as wants, as long as we are uh, respecting our
Respecting
previous
the
highs.
previous
Yes,
price. Yeah.
previous highs. What we're gonna do, we're gonna trail our stop loss. This is what we do. Even in live markets, we just gonna trail our stop losses and that's it. I'm
It's
gonna
so
give
much
it
easy when you understand the market structure.
structure.
Once
Yes.
you understand the market structure, it's a lot more easy when you see the candles and when you see the market, and it's a lot more easy to trade.
Yes. So now I'm giving it, enough room. If it want to take a breathe, if it wanna breathe, it can. We're not gonna get stopped out from that, and I'm gonna just skip it for, we don't have enough time, right? See, if it breaks above, then I definitely, okay, from here we can see something is going on. So market is reacting to this area. If it come back there, so I don't want to be in this trade. So at that point, this is the area market is respecting. If it breaks the high, I don't want to be in this trade. I'm happy with the uh, profits
Profit.
I got from the market. Then we're gonna look for another position, right? Because we had clear. See, this is the area.
Yeah, it broke the previous resistance,
Yes,
so
we had the
we
area.
don't want to risk our profits for.
Yes, I don't want to risk my profits, bro. Like whatever I got from the market, I'm already up 3% from my like our risk to reward. It already hit it like more than 3%, 1 to 3. So there we go. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, if it break that high, I don't want to be in this position, right? That's
Yeah.
why my stop loss here to protect my
So
profits.
now
If it
it's breaking
continues,
the market structure. So we don't want to be in the
yes.
market where the market structure is being broken. So yeah, as I told you, like market structure is the thing. You have to understand when it breaks the market structure, it's going in the opposite direction. So you don't
Now,
want to be on an opposite direction.
so now we can see we are disrespecting this resistance, right? So candle closed above, wick down. Now it's the buy opportunity to deal. Like if you want to scalp it, you can scalp it till this area. Let's see how it goes. TP hit.
हैगा भी ऐसे क्यों नहीं बता रही है
Bro, don't be stupid.
क्यों नहीं बता रही है
We are doing it for ourselves. Why you care about people, bro? They jump in for their self. You are here for yourself, right? Doesn't make sense.
So, all right, all right.
Okay, we in
Yeah,
consolidation right now.
yeah. There's some barcodes.
Yes, must be Asian session. So we're gonna wait for price to clear out this level. For the buys, we have to wait for retest because we have enough consolidation here. After retest, you can buy it till here because still it will be counter trend trade. On higher time frames, I can see on the high time frames, it will be a lower, higher high, higher low. If it continues up, then it will be a breakout structure on the higher time frames. We are on the 15 minutes right now. I'll show you on higher time frames. See? So if it continues up, it will be a new higher low, new higher high after that. This is what we're gonna see on the time frames, on these time frames, if we continue up.
I think we are in a go back on the same
Yes, so
time frame.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for price to clear up this level and break and retest for buy opportunity, but I'll be on more on the sell sides. If we can break that level and we can have a retest, for sure, doesn't matter what happens, we'll wait for retest because after consolidation, so market moves like three ways, up, down, side. Let me break it down for you. Market can't just go straight up or down. It has to collect the orders, right? To clear it more up, let me show you. So if you want to continue down, we just can't do like that, right? We just cannot do like that. So for continuation, okay, for continuation down, it will go like it will grab the orders by pulling back. It pull back, giving opportunity to new sellers, giving a best price to new sellers to sell that, right? The other way to collect the orders, to collect the liquidity is by consolidation. You will see, go back on your charts, you will see whenever you see a consolidation there, you will see a huge move after that. Huge move after that. Consolidation, huge move after that. Right? So this is market collecting order. After that, it will decide where it wanna go, and we'll just follow that. We're already 10% up, bro. We don't care about anyone. You know what I mean? Aniket,
Yeah,
brother?
yeah,
People see, they see for their self. You know, we are learning for ourselves, right? We are not doing
yeah.
it for people.
That's
We're
right.
just giving opportunity. If somebody wants to learn, they can. They have the platform to join and do that. That's all. See, I know how long we're gonna consolidate here. Okay. Oh shit, did you see that? No
Yeah,
impulse
there's
entries.
a wick rejection, strong wick rejection.
My favorite part is coming. Let's see if we can. Okay, we closed below. How?
Well,
See this.
we can see the clear rejection like once again.
Okay,
Yeah,
this was the spot we had a see rejection spot. We broke below. So all we need as soon as this candle flips bearish, I'm gonna anticipate sell here by having stop loss anticipating price to touch these levels. right?
Yeah, so we also see the market structure like it's going bearish, right? So it
Yes.
just collected orders and now it's going back again, like this going bearish again. So it just collected some orders and
Now we
going
have
back
enough
to its
liquidity.
direction. Yeah, that's
So
right.
why we wait for the break and retest? After retest, we are sure now market wouldn't execute soon. It has enough liquidity to drive price up to certain levels. That's why we wait for retest. If there's no retest, I'm pretty sure market gonna execute soon, right? It will execute. See, we flip bearish. We never broke the low. Let's let it break its previous low. Eh, no, not yet. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. If it wants to continue down, it has to break the low it created on the lower time frames, like 1 minute. Okay, it broke it, like risking 2% again. Stop loss is this one. See what risk to rewards. For the sake of time, I'm gonna skip it a little bit, right? See? No, I'm not worried about any pullbacks. Okay, so we hit a level. This is the level we are reacting to now. So what are we gonna do? What's the best thing we can do, Aniket, in your
Yeah,
thinking?
one second, give me a second. So yeah, the best thing we can do right now and just put our stops to break even and just have some profits because we don't want the market to go back and you know we lose our profits again. You know, so
Yes.
we just secure some profits, 50%, 75%, whatever you want. Just secure some profits and let the rest run. Yeah.
Yes. So we are risk free at that moment. So for the scalings, how are you gonna scale in? If you're looking for scaling opportunity, okay, let me before we start.
Yeah, we can
So
have a scale and again when it go back and retest the levels because we are in a strong bearish trend, right? If we just give it some space and go retest the levels, retest the resistance level, it would be good. Like and it should be touching resistance level and go back again. So just market structure, as I told you, the market
okay,
pure market structure.
okay, have a look on this weeks, right? These are the reactions. Now look at these candles, how big these candles were, all candles. You see this big candle, small, small, even after that smaller, this candle is dodgy. What it means, what it says in price action, let me clear it out and let me do it again for you guys. Okay, pay attention now. So we grab orders from here. We rejected the level. See these candles. This candle big. This now you can see the size of candles is reducing candle by candle, right? Big candle, small candle, then that, small candle, then that. It means volume is dying down. This is dodgy, exhaustion. Why? We didn't have the retest. We never had the retest of the level. That's why for the swing trades, if you wanna have a intraday trade or a swing trade, you always wait for retest. So this is the exhaustion now. I already know what's coming. Either a consolidation or a pullback to grab new orders, right? So after that, I'm not worried about my stops. It can stop it. It can stop me out, like if it wants to. But as soon as it's breaking its previous leg, I'm gonna execute again to target these lows. As long as we are respecting our structure, I'm not worried about anything. These simulations gives us so much confidence, bro. Like so much confidence. What's your view, bro? What do you think?
Yeah, the simulations are the best because we learn something. Like in the live markets, we don't have so much time to understand every single setup, right? So we have this opportunity and the simulation that we can, have a look that how our strategy works, how our things work. We can have a look. If we do some mistakes, we can have a look back and see what was the thing we were doing wrong. That the simulation are the tool we can see market
Yeah, exactly. It's live
like
markets.
yeah, it's a live market. We can see
Okay,
what we did wrong and what could have done good.
let me tell you, like if let's say if market stopped us out, right? How are we gonna scale in? Yeah, like doesn't matter. We are not stopped out anyways. We're gonna scale in, right? How are we gonna scale in? When we know we have the scaling opportunity. So this was the level we are looking for, right? We cleared
Yeah,
that out, right? We cleared that out. After that, we had the retest. This is the retest
yeah,
of the area. You can see
yeah,
this candle. This candle is closing as soon as we broke the low of this candle because we are already bearish, right? So we broke the low of
yeah.
this candle. We could have a sell here by having stop loss above this area, and we can target same TP areas. So easy, simple. Follow the structure. Everything is in front of everyone, right?
So what I can see is like we have a support back there as well. We have tapped into that support like 2 3 times,
See, okay,
and we
again.
had a fake out. We had a fake out previous. So we have to look. We have to be like we have to see this levels because there was a fake out back there. So we have to look if we are doing something wrong. We have to wait for the confirmation.
Okay, what's going on here, right? See, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower lower highs. Again, this was the low. This is again a new low. We never broke previous highs. This is what structure is. What we are gonna do? What do you think we're gonna do now?
Yeah, we can have a scale and we can just put our we can
Nah,
have
we
a
can't
more
have a scale
position.
in here,
We
brother.
can
See, we already so near to our TP. We can't risk our profits like that. The best thing we can
yeah
do now, we can move our stop loss to above previous structure level. How? Let me show you.
yeah
So I'm gonna give it some little bit room if it wants to come up. So this is the wick. I don't want there to break that wick, right? This is the latest high we had for the structure. If it breaks up, I don't want to win this trade.
yeah.
And definitely we can close some more because we are rejecting this level, right? So we already had good runners. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit our TP by the way, but still, you know why it's reacting there? Let me break it down. So this is the spot. This is the spot we have. This area is the spot we have. But this is a fake out. We
Yeah.
never count fake outs. You know, spot is this level. So we are on high time frames, it just wicks. These are just wicks. You know, we are rejecting that level right now. So we have to see how structure forms. Let's say now, if we break the highs, then we make a higher low, right? Then we make a higher high, higher low, then it will be a break of structure here. Break of structure, retest of that structure, then we change the trend. Market trend has changed. We're gonna continue up and target these highs, even up from there. We'll see if we can break down. Now for the scaling or for to add new position, what we're gonna look for is, so this is the area. I want this price to consolidate here, break it, and after retest. Whenever we get a retest here, then we're gonna take the position. See, this was the area. We broke down, we retested it. We took the entry on our retests. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting price to continue even more down because what that was, this was a lower low, higher low. We're gonna create a new lower low from here. Like I'm expecting that thing from price now. If we can do that, we're gonna scale in. If we not, then we're gonna wait for another opportunity. But this is what we come in the morning to the charts, you know, we should have a plan with us and we wait for confirmations. That's all. Let's see.
Yeah, if you don't have analysis that you want it to play down,
Okay,
so
structure,
you can't trade. You can't trade. You have to see like what is gonna be there in the market.
Asian session. We are in Asian session right now. Yeah, let it consolidate. Let me skip it a little bit more so we can save time because we can't sit here forever. For the buy, we're just not gonna buy it because it broke above and closed above. You know why? Because we encounter trend. I don't want to risk my profit. See, we are 15% about in 3 trades, we are 15% just by risking 2% per trade,
Yeah,
right? You saw it live, real market data, and the same thing, how we execute on these orders, how we execute on the trades. This is same thing what I go and do in live market. See, bro, This is the thing. This is why I said we should never trade because we closed above and we in downtrend. Doesn't make sense. Always wait for retest. If it retested that level and broke that area again, it will be second leg. The break of
Yeah,
structure and retest of structure of to going bullish, Now
yeah.
we broke what would you do? Will you take a sell or what?
I'll just wait for the retest because there is
Yes.
a fake out before.
We have a lot of volume in the market. Always wait for retest. We on 15 minutes. Okay, we can see
Because the
exhaustion. See
retest
this
gives a
doji.
confirmation that we are going in the same trend.
What are you gonna do now?
I'll just wait for the break of the support and to have entry.
On weekly, we are strongly bearish on the weekly, bro. We broke previous wick. On daily, we are bearish, so bearish. We can't buy. We just can't buy. Okay, on H4, we have the sell replay. Okay, on H1, we had the retest.
Yeah,
Broke below, retest. 30 minutes, we already had the break and retest. So one green candle is retest of the area.
yeah,
Now on the, okay, this is how I explain the doji. I did it before, I'm gonna do it again, right? This was the exhaustion. After that, we can see like for the aggressive entries, if you wanna go, like if you wanna have sniper entries, if you wanna have like good risk to reward entry, but you're ready to risk more, what you can do, you could have entry as soon as we broke the low. Because I'm pretty sure it created a higher wick first before breaking the low. So as soon as broke the low, you could have entry here and stop loss just right above this wick.
yeah.
So what I'm gonna waiting for, I'll wait for this candle to break the low of previous wick. Then I'm gonna enter a sell.
I'll just wait for the one more candle to be bearish for just a
But you never
confirmation.
know. That candle could be a big candle like this one, like this one. You just can't have
Yeah,
your
but
entry next to the candle, because your stop loss gonna be that big then. So we have to enter as we, why was the reason I'm telling you this? Look at the structure again.
yeah,
We consolidated here, right? After that, we created a new lower low, lower high. This is the lower high we have. Our stop loss
yeah,
is gonna be just right above. If we want to continue down, we don't want market to break that level. That's
yeah,
all. So yeah, we can wait for next candle, but the problem is next candle can be like that. Can be like that. We have huge liquidity,
yeah.
so much momentum in the market right now. So we just can't wait for that. We have to take the entries as our plans. There we go. So in this case, we're not gonna have a TP because we don't have our data to look back, right? We're not gonna have the TP. We're just gonna play it like that.
We can be like optimistic about the DP.
Yes, it will be optimistic. Oh, well,
But
there I'll close 50% here. If we see market going in our direction, then we'll scale in. Because we don't see on left, we have no data to see on left because of simulation. So we just have to be optimistic like that. Shit. Okay, we're collecting orders again. Still we're 13% up. So let's see.
we just hit our stop loss. No,
Yeah, we got stopped out. But we lose less. We risk 2%. We closed 50% before hitting our stop loss. So maybe we lost maybe 1.5% only. Something like that. Risk
yeah,
management. Okay, on H1, this will be a pure retest of the area now. If we close bearish on H1, then only then I'm gonna sell. Okay, That's a good sign. Oh, okay. But we're gonna wait for the entry now. Can you tell me?
What? I don't hear what.
What we gonna wait for entries now?
We gonna wait
Narrow down to
for.
price action, we can see this area. This is a liquidity zone now. We had a resistance here before. Now we are rejecting the level.
We
So
had a higher high, higher low, higher high.
yes, we started to have that. See, so till then, we had lower lows, lower highs. After that, see, lower high, lower, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher low. So if we break above, it will be a break of structure now. So because it's already a retest of previous low, previous high, so it will be a retest again. Then we can scale in. Then we can take a buy position from here. Right.
Yeah.
So higher time frames always follow the lower time frames. Structure start from here, then it shows up to the higher time frames. Let's see. If we can't break the high, then we are still bearish. Okay. Okay. So this is the break of structure now. We are having, see how many times we had the higher lows now. Higher low, higher low, higher low.
Yeah.
See, higher high. I'm gonna have a new higher high here, somewhere here. This is how we understand the structure. This is how structure works.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna buy because on the high time frame, see, it still will be a retest of that on the daily, right?
Yeah.
So we are bearish on the high time frames, but see on H1, H4, we already broke the previous high. So trend is already changed as we saw on 15 minutes. I told you like lower time frames creates the high time frames, right? So still
Yeah.
I'll be bearish on that. Like I would wait for this candle to retest this area, then continue up for the buy positions. I'm not gonna buy it like that.
But yeah, we can have some scaling, like
Now we can
we can
have,
have some scalps. We can
yeah,
have
we can
like
scalp this area. So now we closed above. Okay, this was the retest of this area. Let me show you. Right, this is the area. So we have, as soon as we break that highs, we can have buys.
yeah.
I wanna see the red candle, the wick of red candle, this one, the break of this wick. After breaking this wick, I'm gonna take a buy. See, it doesn't even matter what session we are in, right? As we are following the structure, doesn't matter.
Far as we are
Yes,
respecting our market structure.
yes, yes. So this is the, I guess this is the wick we have. So this is the fake out we have. This is the regional resistance we have. This is the resistance we have regionally. So what's the time right now? 39, 33, or just closed. We just started. Okay. Let it break up. If it breaks that, it will be break of same wick I showed you in 30 minutes. See, same wick. I want it to clear that wick up. As soon as we break above this wick, I am ready to buy. See, so I'm gonna give it a chance. As it's a counter trend, I wanted to risk less. Let's risk 1.5%. $1.50, right? We will have stop loss here because this wick, this doji, this is the liquidity grab. This is Price grabbed the liquidity. So this is the rejection area for price. If price continues, wants to continue up, it shouldn't break below this wick. If it breaks below this wick, I don't want to win this trade. That's why I'm having a stop loss here. So your TP and your stop loss should make sense. You should know why you're having these things on the place you're having it on, right? See how accurate we were, Aniket? How accurate we were in this situation, you know? We didn't wait for this area to be cleared out. You know why? This is a fake out. This is the original resistance we had.